Now, Mr. Raina, what is happening? How does someone like a Mirwais Umar Farooq even get the kind of energy, even get the kind of gumption that he sent his own delegation now to visit the martyrs' family? He's the man responsible for the lynching. What is your government doing?
Yes, first of all, I am agreed upon what your journalist from Srinagar has spoken. It is nothing but the damage control exercise by a murderer, a killer, who killed one day. He killed.
So why is that murderer free, Ravinder, Raina? Why is that murderer free? If you know that he's the murderer, why is he not behind bars?
But see, our government has already cracked down on various separatist leaders. Yasin Malik has already been arrested, and Asya Andrabi is arrested, and the way enforcement directorate.
What about Mirwais? What about Mirwais, Ravinder, Raina?
Inquiries and all raids on the houses and establishments of Hurriyat leaders. In very near future, you will see all, including Gilani, Mirwais, Shabir Shah, all will be behind the bars. And
nobody, our chief minister, the state chief minister, doesn't even condemn what's happened. She doesn't even mention the name of Mirwais Umar Farooq. Why not?
These leaders, these killers, these murderers, where our media expose these killers, after that, they send a delegation for their sympathies. First of all, should Mirwais Umar Farooq admit that it is his goons who killed? Will he ask the government that all...
Mr. Raina, we've actually seen that rhetoric. And because you continue to speak over me, the point is that I've asked you the same question thrice. If you call Mirwais a murderer, number one, how is he free? Why is he not behind bars? What is your state chief minister doing?
See, Honorable Chief Minister has already ordered an inquiry, and you will find that the charges will be framed against Mirwais Umar Farooq. I assure you, law will take its own course. No above law. None, not the Chief Minister, none of us is above law. Law will take its...
No, but he still enjoys the kind of security that he has. The point is, he's protected. Why does he feel threatened? Why should he not be roaming on the streets, as any other normal Kashmiri would do? Why does he even need that security cover? Why is that a question that is not bothering you people?
No. You can't say, because you can ask your journalist that number of times I raised this question in the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly. Even the former Chief Minister Mufti Saab and Dr. Farooq Abdullah, I raised number of times this question, that why we people are providing them security. And not only the security, there are other benefits also given to all these.
So is the centre not listening to you? Ravinder, Raina, is the centre not listening to you then?
And see, our government has withdrawn, one of the officers who was deputed by the previous government in the security of Mirwais, an inspector who was engaged to look after the security of Mirwais.
But how will that help? Ravinder, Raina, how will that help? That is tokenism. That is damage control. That is a face saver. Why don't you go after Mirwais Umar Farooq? Withdraw all the security. Why does your chief minister not stand up and say that this man doesn't deserve any security?
Ma'am, when an officer was withdrawn from his security of Mirwais, these people went to the court for their advocates. And there is a direction of Honorable High Court of Jammu and Kashmir in this regard. So we are looking into it, and we will file a case into Honorable Supreme Court also. There is a highest court in our country, and I hope in days to come, you will find...
interesting, Ravinder, Raina, that you're quoting the court. Why? Because you want to save someone like a Mirwais Umar Farooq. But what about the human rights of other Kashmiris? What about the human rights of this DYSP who has been lynched? Who will fight for him?
Correct. I have all sympathies and concerns for such officers. And the way our Jawan attained martyrdom, it's a shocking and it's a blot on our democracy, especially in Jammu and Kashmir. And second point I would like to mention over here, through your news channel Republic, I would like to say one thing, that it will be a turning point in the history of Kashmir. The martyrdom, the lynching, the way our Jawan is brutally murdered, the barbaric act of terrorists and separatists, it will be a turning point in the history of Kashmir. You have seen the sister of the police officer, Ayub Pandit, what she said, we are Indian and we are proud to be Indian. And in days to come, you will see in each nook and corner of Kashmir Valley, people will come on streets and they will see, they will ask, they will say that we are Indian.
But Mr. Raina, just a very brief point, sir. Mr. Raina, a very brief point. Look at the audacity of this so-called murderer. You call him a murderer, and this murderer has the audacity to send his own men to meet with the martyr's family. He's emboldened. He's emboldened because your government doesn't act against him.
No. This is now our government not has emboldened. This is his damage control exercise. This is his frustration. These people are in desperation. Where our national media took them on task. The way you people expose these people, their nefarious designs now exposed with each individuals in Kashmir Valley, whether men, women, boys, girls, young, old, everybody knows their credential.